Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Cassette Odyssey number 5, which will take us through Chang and Harold Faltermeyer. As you can see in... Oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. I'm showing you what's coming up. Fairly relatively quick for music. Anyway. Okay, so starting off, we've got Under Siege. I'd say I was kind of underwhelmed by this. Away from the main title, so I can see why by the Odyssey did the sequel. Paul Chiara's Crossing the Lancy. A lot of input from the group The Roaches. I think that's how I pronounce it. It's a very sad band release. That's a US one, not the licensed to Colosseum Michelle Platten voice. And finally, Stanley Clarke's Passenger 57. I liked main title. I liked a lot, but again, the actual music away from it was kind of underwhelming, especially the music from when they got off the airplane. It sounded like it was really trying to be Michael Kamen's music from Die Hard, and not really anywhere close to succeeding. I mean, the film was alright, you know. There's no Air Force song in this one. And Bill Conti's music from the Stephen Sommers version of Huckfin. The Versailles band release. This one is a Disney movie that Versailles band did. This would probably have been Hollywood records if we can't these days. And staying with Bill Conti.
Terry and Carla are behind it, I'm sure. You need to worry about
we've got the original soundtrack release for Gotcha. Because you know, I tried, I couldn't get the songs included in the release. But so I tried to get it anyway. The CD release I can find on of this is actually a bootleg one. So let's get them on. So this has the songs from Therese Bizarre, Hubert Camouflage, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Bronski Beat, and two cuts of Bill Conti's music that were recorded for the album, like Ghostbusters a few videos back. Always good to have. And of course, Rocky 2. And Rocky 3. I started to try to get all of the CDs, all of the Rocky scores on CD. So obviously these have to upgrade it. I'm going to pause a bit now. And onwards to Carl Davis's score for one of the silent versions of Ben-Hur, with the Royal Liverpool Philharmonic Orchestra. This is done by Carl Davis and released on silver screen. Now, I'm a little bit cautious about music for silent films because we didn't actually, because most of the time we didn't have actual scores written for them, so I kind of have a feel for the most part we don't really count as actual film scores. I mean, that's just, but a lot of time, obviously, they are like Wings was written for distribute to accompany the film in the screenings back then, but this Ben-Hur wasn't, so that aside, this on the other hand was definitely written for the film. Carl Davis's music for the film Champions, with Carl Davis conducting the Philharmonic Orchestra. This is a cassette release on Ireland, moving away from their usual reggae style flavours. Sorry. I mean, it's actually nice bumping. It's nice to listen. I was expecting because horses really work for composers. And speaking of one of the many promos of John Dibney out there. This is the only one of his stuff I have actually on cassette. Because it was a cassette promo of this. I do want to get the CD promo. Hopefully. Okay, I'm going to pause it again because I'm watching the film on Channel 5 and I want to see if my suspicion that the bloke who looked like a cross between Elon Musk and Q from Star Trek is the bad guy. Back after this. Yeah, and I was right. It was the Elon Musk Q looking like. Okay, moving on. Okay, Georges Delerue, Rich in Love. His final score. I'm making sure to get the CD of this. This band release. Very nice it was. Really nice it was too. I'm staying with Georges Delerue. Silkwood. The UK release on PRT, because they licensed the DRG release. Very good music here. For I got this on CD as well. I do like a version of it. And the French EMI release of Neverending Story with Chang-Harold giving cross-dalding and a bit of Georges Delerue along with the Lemar song, which came about because of the music was added before it's been released outside Germany. You don't usually get cases of music. You're trying to say. It's So hopefully get a rescore, a partial rescore, I suppose, where the added music is better known than music that was there from the start. Well, I guess that increases the amount of royalties. So Patrick Doyle's debuting in film scoring with Henry V on EMI over Simon Massa gets all the more legible credits for some reason. For conducting the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra. Very awesome stuff. What's amazing? And Patrick Doyle's music for Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which was not the greatest, I have to say. I'm not too fond of this, to be honest, although I did get the CD as well. This is the Epic Soundtrack series. And much ado about nothing. I went to see this on my birthday when it came out. And it was really good. Great music for a great movie. I don't think I've got this on a CD as yet. So I guess I should. I just went to see some shit area. Yeah, I think about yes. I'm not sure if I've actually seen this or not. Probably not, because I'm not a big Emma Thompson fan. But I do like Patrick Doyle's music. I did get the CD of this. And on a completely different note, one of those EMI releases of United Artists of MGM and United Artists soundtracks. So I got reissues in the 1990s. You sometimes got two albums on there. Frank Duvall's The Dirty Dozen and Francis Lyne's Hannibal Books. And the Dirty Dozen is definitely the best part of the year. And I did get the FSM of the Dirty Dozen. I ended up getting Hannibal Books on CD unintentionally, because it was included in that on a box set that FSM did. And the SBK release from the soundtrack album for the first live action film, which I got for John Dupre's tracks. I'd say I do prefer the score release that actually came out from Maxbook. So that was a great movie. This, on the other hand, I don't have any problem with it at all. This be a Crying Game soundtrack. This is the SBK release when it came out on cassette, because we realized it's different Spaghetti recordings for its US release. And it's Carol and Dudley's music and Boy George's cover version of the Crying Game, along with more songs, of course. Like, I think it's Percy Sledge's. Now I just can't have to make up the artists quickly here. Just quickly. I always try to get into. I put Percy Sledge, Cicero with Sylvia Mason James. Oh, hang on. It's so. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, Dave Berry is the original recording of the Crying Game as well. Lon Lovett covering Stand By Your Man. And the rest of it is Anne Dudley's score for the film. Which I did go to see when it came out. It was actually, I did know the twist going in, obviously. But early positive transgender representation bit, or we didn't know at the time. Well, we did, but you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, moving on to something a bit less memorable. Randy Edelman's Angels in the Outfield. I can't remember much about listening to this, to tell you the truth. It isn't really a charge that can be laid against Come See the Paradise because of how Fire in the Brooklyn Theatre got used in lots of trailers. This is the Milan release. I might upgrade. I might get a CD edition. Either Venice or Milan. I mean, the film is not the greatest, but has its moments. This is our music for album for The Distinguished Gentleman, which was actually quite which is Eddie Murphy's first movie made outside Paramount. Well, he would of course return to Disney for his probably his best movie is Mulan. He's Randy Edelman's music career is actually very nice and truthful and pleasant. Liked it, not. I can't remember if I've got the CD of this or not. If I do, I should get time to the upgrade. Randy Edelman again. The best film that he scored to have the word dragon in the title. By a miles and miles. This is marvelous. Just Dragon's Heartbeat makes it worthwhile. Might not be too accurate as a film, but it's a jolly good music. I mean, you see it. Yes, you don't have to use. Yes, this one got. Unlike Triple X, I did for the same director of Cohen. Yeah, but that was a 2-disc set, and they still couldn't fit any of Edward's music with that, which really annoyed me. Especially since it was the best thing about the film. No, this is an alright film. It's fun. I think Ivan Lotman produced this as well. Oh, he just ordered that as well. Just look at it here. Yeah, this was score for this Ivan Weitzman just produced it. It was two of his comedy chums, Glenn Bloom and Dan Goldberg, who are the main people behind it, because they wrote it and Dan Goldberg directed it. It could be said to be sort of like an attempt to do for the FBI what peace can be for the cops. I mean, it was alright. But I did enjoy Edelman's like music for this here. JMP Crescendo puts it out on a CD and cassette, which is very nice of them. Let's see Becca de Mornay in a comedy for once as well. I mean, one that isn't risky business. Randy Edelman again for his music for Gettysburg. But I haven't actually seen Gettysburg, but I do enjoy it. I do definitely like the music, despite the for his electronic sweetening that I can't get away from, even for projects that aren't set in the present. Yeah, I did get the oversized packaged expanded edition that Milan put out eventually, but not the other album that they put out to go with the Gettysburg. The more music from Gettysburg. So the 2 CD edition is the right thing. That was enough for me. Kindergarten Cop. It's alright, I guess. And I would get the CD of this. Like I say, but it's incredibly hot, extremely overpriced on the secondary market. But it's pleasant enough, I suppose. I mean, it's no Beethoven, that's right. And of course, this is also one I want to get on a CD, My Cousin Vinny. The film that got her from A Different World an Oscar. Good. I mean, it's really good thing. It's a good thing Miss to my left, It's a Different World. Because they probably come on to her as well. It surprised me. Creep. Anyway, I do like My Cousin Vinny. This. Nancy Cliff Idleman. If his music for this story about boxing in a what are they called? In one of those horrible camps that they put Jews in World War II. It is very this is an extremely emphatic score, I have to say. You can find them in conducting the Union Musicisti di Roma. So that's what experience where it's such a long album. Triumph of the Spirit. I don't think I ever saw it, or if I did, I didn't like it. But I think it's alright. I don't think I've got this on a CD either. Okay, and this brings us to Danny Elfman. he very kindly he managed to get a score suite on this album, following K.D. Lang, 21st Century Girls, Lisa Loeb, Leanne Rimes, Sarah McLachlan, Lily Hayden, Patty Griffin, Carly Simon, Taylor. I think I have to check this, but I think Danny Elfman is actually the only male artist presented on this album. His score suite is actually the score suite is actually the last track on the album, and it's named originally, of course, Anywhere But Here Score Suite. It's been so long that I played to remember what it sounds like. So I may have to try and get the cassette. I mean, this CD of this, I think it's Atlantic, right? Yeah, Atlantic. It's Atlantic CD. It's the Atlantic CD. I think it's fairly cheap on Discord. I have to check. I never actually saw the movie either. I was checking to see it was on Disney Plus, or playing for 20th Century Fox. No explanation necessary. And it's also trademark. You see, in my pen pal days, one of my American pen pals made me this sort of printing thing. I could print my address at the time. So that's marked completely this. Now, my big sister Sharon actually bought this for me because I couldn't get it in Barbados at the time. So thanks very much, Sharon, if you're watching this. Thank you. And I think I bought this myself when I was on holiday somewhere. I can't remember. This is the first release of that Batman Returns soundtrack. We've only one song on it, from Susie and the Banshees, with that annoying layout, which none of us liked at the time. I didn't need to buy the CD reissues because I bought the La La Land expansions of both this and Batman Returns. I'm not a big fan of Batman Returns as a film, though. I'm sorry. The bit of the Ant Princess really put me off. Okay, now here's the giant release of the soundtrack for the 1990. Also, the slide's very weak. Can't make it right here. Well, let's call it the 90s version of Black Beauty. The horses that were rolling down in voiceovers. I went to see it in the cinema. Unfortunately, not many people did. What's wrong with you? Anyway, it was pretty good. Really moving. And Darkman on MCA. Yeah, the VHS version had a bit. Actually, was preceded by advertisements for the film soundtrack, which I really appreciated. And the film was jolly good as well. And yes, I do have the expanded version on CD. Okay. And isn't it his most memorable music, isn't it? But then he was when the film had to work with. There wasn't much crop. I mean, the Roger Rabbit cartoon at me start was fantastic, but the film was like meh. I did like Elfman's music, but unlike Batman, I did not buy the other album connected to this. Most definitely not. Oh, so this is the WB Saga soundtrack cassette release. I should mention, sorry. I did get the Entrada expanded release, obviously. And speaking of Entrada, I got the expanded version of this as well. Now, I bought this from HMV, not for Circus, much missed incidentally. And supposed to find this, I think it was mispriced because this is actually an MCA import release, because the import albums are always much higher priced than ones that were manufactured in the UK, obviously. So I thought this is only about $1.99. I was expecting it to be like $11.99 or whatever. So thank you, Office joining this price to this. You're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, Edward Scissorhands is, of course, a magnificent film. I saw that in Barbados, France in Barbados, obviously. Okay. And we're still waiting for the actual film tracks to come out without having to cut an arm and a leg to buy the that built-in earthen box, which seems to be the only place it has them. Because even the Dark Theatre compilations only have the rest had band recordings, which was used with this. Oh, come on. But the back to school recordings, which plus this as well. It would be nice if we could get a proper score release along with some of the songs, because I did like the title song for Back to School by Jude Cole. I actually took it off the film. It's somewhere in the archives, as G.P. Woodhouse would always say. So this is the 7 cassette release. And Summersby, very blob-worthy. The electric cassette release. I did get the CD release. I actually ended up getting 2 CDs of this because I kind of mistakenly buy another copy by mistake. So that's annoying. So I got a spare CD if anyone wants to come to pop by North London sometime and take it. Welcome to it. I mean, I like the film, although I've never seen the French original. And of course, its legacy is, of course, you having high parts of its music used in the Regency logo. And of course, there's this, which needs no introduction. And this is the UK release on Pickwick. What happened to Pickwick? Do we still exist? And do we still do DC soundtracks? Because let's research. Who would want to buy it? Come on. Anyway, this is the soundtrack released with Patrick Stewart's narration, originally in the movie. The thing about I actually got to see one of the London performances of performances of. I actually look at it. I think I've seen two actually. Yeah, I think I went twice. I've seen two of them of Nightmare Before Christmas concerts. One of them with Helena Bonham Carter subbing for Catherine O'Hara. You can't really improve with Catherine O'Hara, really, can you? So bring this to an end. Oh yes. My sister, my Sharon and her husband took me to one of the performances in Wembley after my stroke. So that was fun. It was great seeing. So it was great seeing Elfin concert live everything. But I would really like a concert of just his film scores, and not just on the streets, but some of the some of his Batman's music, or Article 99, or Civil Action, or Spider-Man, or even let's see which one, Darkman, or Good Will Hunting, What's that you want? Just some of his film scores. Just it'd be nice. Come on. Okay. So for Top Gun brings proceedings to the end. Now this is actually here in the S, of course, because I've held Faltermeyer. Now I actually did have this on vinyl, so I could have included it in my in Mercedes movie music 2023 video on something that was triple dipped, because I had the vinyl. I think I got it for Christmas one year, and so I bought the cassettes when I had to when I moved. When I came back to England, and I bought this CD edition, so that could count as a triple dip if I still had the vinyl, but I had to leave it in Barbados because I don't like taking vinyl in suitcases. I don't think it's a bad film, to be honest. I did see it driving. I suppose I should watch it again before watching Top Gun Maverick. That brings us to the end of things. So, okay, so as you can see, yes, I did. Yeah. Okay, so that brings this video to an end. So I'll do the next one maybe tomorrow. Well, hopefully tomorrow. So so I'll see you all later. And thanks for liking the soundtracks, and it'd been great if I really want to do this during the 1980s. So, well, I hope you take care of yourselves, and I will see you later. Alright, ta.